Good evening, class. After reading the transcript by Peter, Drinking and Driving, I felt a wide range of emotions. The transcript starts out by giving you a visual of the Christmas season, a time when you should really be out with friends and family. You should be celebrating, and you should be going to parties and just making good memories with people you love. Unfortunately for Natalie Gall, a 22-year-old, her life was cut short by a drunk driver. The sad part about this is that many of these auto-related alcoholic accidents are preventable. There are precautions being taken by organizations such as Mothers Against Drunk Driving, also known as MADD, and they're trying to set up more roadblocks and checkpoints, especially during the holiday season. Actually, the National Highway Safety Department says that about 2 out of 5 people in their lifetime will be involved in some sort of alcohol-related accident. This is extremely sad, especially in the case of 22-year-old Natalie Gall. We really know nothing about Natalie. She was very young, obviously, but we don't know what her aspirations were in life, whether she just graduated college or she was going to college, and we know nothing about her and what she could have done with her life had she not been killed by a drunk driver. So the story in itself just really evokes a very, very sad feeling within you. One of the visuals that I picked out, you can see here, it has a victim with the hand hanging out of the car and some beer cans laying on the bottom next to the victim's hand on the road. And I chose this photograph because it really makes you see the ramifications of drinking and driving. We really don't know whether this person was the driver or the passenger or just someone that was killed by a drunk driver. And the beer cans just show it. There's only a few there. It only takes a couple to create a tragedy. And the sad part about this is we don't know whether the hand belongs to a mother, a father, a college student. So again, it really clarifies the message that drinking and driving really nothing good can come out of it. Another example in the transcript was a police officer by the name of Alan Chick, and he was doing his routine checks on the side of the road. It was just a normal day in the life of a police officer, and a drunk driver swerved and hit him and killed him. Now, this part of the story actually evoked a very harsh sense of anger in me because the drunk driver was a repeat offender. He had been convicted 8 times and still was driving. So not really sure why he was not incarcerated. And this definitely, had he been incarcerated before, could have been a preventable occurrence. Now, Alan Chick was a father of 2 and a husband of a wife, and now he's left without family, and it's just a very sad situation. One of the saddest parts of the transcript was the last section. It was a poem sent in by an anonymous caller to a radio station, and it discusses an individual who was raised by his mother, and she taught him to not drink and drive, and he or she was at a party and proceeded to do the responsible thing and not drink, not drive, and was unfortunately killed by a drunk driver. So this is a tragic and heartbreaking story that it's so sad because it could have been preventable. And the visual again, I'll show you, just really hits home, and you just really feel for the victims and families of these types of accidents.